I'm live. Oh, okay. Well, that seems to be a good sign. Let's try this again now. You can see, the excitement, the enthusiasm, the energy, the nervous energy. But sure enough, I am going live. So this is pretty exciting. All right. So you can see me going live. And so now look right here. You can see, am I still sharing my screen here? Can you see Nia right here? Yes. All right, cool. So you can see right here, these are my students right here. There's Nia, there's Nika. And so it's super cool because I can engage with my audience. Hello, Mr. Polito students. Great to see you here. For those of you who did a YouTube live exam review previously, what did you enjoy about it? So I can engage live with my audience. And so you could be doing this in a rally, a lunchtime activity, like you could be doing this in any variety of different activities or events. And then you can be interacting with your audience. You can give them shout outs. I can say, hey, Nia, what's going on? Hello, Nika, Ruby, Vanessa. I can be giving them live shout outs. By the way, let me go ahead and copy this. I'm going to put this in the chat as well, because if you want to see this on the YouTube end, just make sure when you click on that YouTube link, make sure that you mute that YouTube, because otherwise you're going to hear my voice twice and it's going to mess with you. So, anyway, see, this is the other nice thing about YouTube that I actually prefer to the webinar, to the Zoom webinar. And that's, hey, what's up, Jayla? All right, so I can click here and I have options. You can't do this, at least not right now. You can't do this in a Zoom webinar. I can't remove, if I wanna delete a comment in the chat, I can't do that in Zoom webinar. I can't do that in a Zoom meeting. I can in YouTube. There's also, I can put a user in timeout. So that will go ahead and temporarily kind of put them in a temporary timeout, not like cut them out completely, but just put them in a temporary timeout. I can hide the user on this channel. And I can also add someone as a moderator, right? So if I want some help, for example, a week and a half ago when I was doing mine, I added my daughter, who's also an 8th grader, but she's a very responsible 8th grader. I trust her. So I added my daughter as a moderator so that she could help moderate the chat. She was upstairs, I was downstairs. And she was just helping to monitor, and she would say, hey, Dad, there's a question, there's somebody who's asking about this or asking about this topic. And so you can also add someone as a moderator who also has the power to put people in timeout, to hide users, or to remove comments from the chat. So you can just remove individual comments. All right. So to everybody who's watching, to all of my students who are watching this YouTube live, I'm about to end this stream. So I just want to give a quick shout out. Thank you to Nia, Nika, Ruby, Vanessa, Jayla, and anybody else who's watching. Thanks so much. And we're going to end this stream now. So I'm going to end the stream. And so now the Zoom call is still going, but the